But as the caravan turned toward Mecca, a merciless gust of fate swept through, chilling the air with sorrow. Amna, the light of her son's world, fell ill, her once vibrant spirit fading like the last ember of a dying desert sun. Picture the scene. Little Muhammad, a mere 6 years old, his innocent eyes wide with a fear he could not name, kneeling beside his mother on the barren sands of Abwa. Her frail hand reached for his, her breaths shallow, each one a dagger to his tender heart. Amna's gaze, brimming with a mother's boundless love, locked onto her precious son, her orphaned child, already bereft of his father. "My beloved," she whispered, her voice trembling like a leaf in the wind. "I will always be with you." Her words hung in the air, a fragile promise shattered by the grip of fate. Ayman, her own tears falling like rain, stood as a sentinel of solace, her hands trembling as she tried to comfort them both. But Amna's life slipped away. Her final breath, a soft sigh that echoed through the desolate expanse, leaving Muhammad utterly alone in the world. The caravan fell silent, the weight of grief heavier than the sands around them. There, in Abwa, they buried her. Muhammad's small hands, trembling and stained with the earth, helped lay his mother to rest. Imagine the agony. A 6-year-old, his tiny frame shaking with sobs, watching as the desert claimed the one who had been his everything. He had no father, no siblings, only her, and now she was gone, her grave a haunting marker on the path back to Mecca. Ayman, her heart breaking with each of the boy's anguished cries, wrapped him in her arms, her tears mingling with his as she whispered words of comfort that felt hollow against such loss. The journey back to Mecca was a mournful procession, each step heavier than the last, the joy of their departure replaced by a sorrow that clung like a shadow. Upon reaching Mecca, Ayman brought the devastating news to Abdul Muttalib, whose weathered face crumpled with grief. The mighty chief of Mecca, a pillar of strength, fell to his knees as he drew Muhammad into his embrace, his own tears soaking the boy's hair. "My child, my heart," he murmured, his voice thick with emotion. "I will love you as my own. I will be your shield, your haven." From that moment, Abdul Muttalib vowed a love fiercer than for his own sons, raising Muhammad with a grandfather's unwavering devotion, determined to mend the shattered pieces of his young heart.